Thank you so much. Hey guys, it's Thursday. Usually on Thursdays I give you info on my health, but I had to go to the doctor's yesterday, so if you watched yesterday's video, you would know more about my health. And I did this little thing to talk to y'all about it, and I did actually talk to my doctor, and I showed her what I had found online and looked up, and she said, "Not bad. Can you do this?" I don't know. So anyway, 14 ways to lose weight without diet and exercising. And there's a website I'm going to post in the description box. Y'all can check it out. A thing y'all can check out. So 14 ways to lose weight without diet and exercising. Because I know a lot of people can barely stand up on their legs. I know a lot of people have problems. You might not. A lot of people may want to lose weight and be diabetic and need to lose weight. And maybe they just got one leg or one arm or something, and they can't do it. Or you're trying to lose weight, but you can't really, you're not supposed to lift a lot of heavy stuff. And you just don't feel like the exercise is not for you. Or, and you go out and you buy I'm going to use these as an example, but this ain't really, when you go out and buy all these aren't really diet pills, but you go out and buy all these diet pills and everything you need to try to help you lose weight, and you just notice that nothing's really helping you out. So, get a pen and paper and write these down and listen to what I'm saying, and maybe you can work on it, and maybe it'll help you out a little bit losing weight. Now, I don't know if I've gained or lost weight. I feel like I've gained weight, but I won't know really until I go to the doctor's and see what the doctor scale. My scale, the first time I got on it, it said I was 280 pounds. I ain't no 280 pounds. There's no way in hell. Excuse my language. So, I looked up my scale and programmed it again and set it. I got on it and it says I'm 180 pounds. I was like, no, there's no way I'm 180 pounds. So I redid my scale again and checked it out, and it showed that I was 155 pounds. When I did go to the doctor's yesterday, watch the video yesterday and you'll see how much I weigh. If you watch yesterday's video, you'll see. So, 14 ways to lose weight without diet and exercising. Number 1, boost your cooking skills. I'm not telling you to go be Chef Gordon Ramsay. No. He's my favorite chef. I'm not asking you to be a Chef Ramsay. I'm not saying go be a world-class Chef Ramsay. This website that's going to be in the description box is going to actually help y'all out a little bit. I'm going to clean my glasses real quick. And bettering your cooking skills. My husband told me recently, he told me when my stepdaughter, my son-in-law moved in, he had told my son-in-law her cooking was horrible. It was nasty. I was cooking, I was rushing it, and it wasn't tasting good. It was, ugh. I liked it, I ate it, my taste. But my husband did not like the way it tasted. Now he says I improved my cooking since my boys moved out and my mother-in-law passed away. I improved my cooking skills by up a little bit. But as my husband says, I don't use enough seasoning in my food. I need to gain up more seasoning. So I bought a cookbook, a diabetic cookbook, at my local library, and I will show y'all in another video what the book looks like and talk about some stuff in that book. I might make that a Friday video instead of doing Friday faves. But I'll let you know on some things. I want to find out what kind of seasonings can be used for diabetics, and I want to purchase those seasonings, keep them seasonings stockpiled. I'm not a diabetic, but I'm a borderline diabetic. So I could become a diabetic soon if I don't watch what I eat. So I'm trying to watch what I eat and eat healthy. I recently just learned, what was it, Tuesday? No, Monday night. I made homemade Alfredo sauce. And I found the recipe and bought the stuff and made it. And let me tell you, it was good. And I finished off the rest of it. The Alfredo sauce and the noodles Tuesday. It was so good. I was like, I want more. It's like, I just rather have the Alfredo sauce without the noodles. And I'm thinking, why not get some potatoes and boil square chunks of potatoes, and make that Alfredo sauce and put over that, and it would make a good snack meal. I don't have to eat a whole bunch of it, just eat enough that's going to tide me over, and then I can also put some in a bowl and freeze it for another time. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is eat more protein. You need to eat protein. I know a lot of y'all are vegan, and some of you might be vegetarian, and y'all don't like, I have friends and people that says I don't eat anything with eyeballs. Oh, but you eat fish, and fish is protein. And my doctor said I can have all the seafood I want and all the Chinese food I want, but that's not what I want all the time. I hate seafood. But I made shrimp Alfredo Monday night. My husband ate the shrimp, and he ate some of the noodles, but he didn't eat all of it. And I'm not going to lie, I did burn the shrimp a little bit because I had to do this, and I didn't want to turn it off while it was cooking because I was afraid it would be ugh, and my husband definitely wouldn't like it. So anyway, for number 3, eat more fiber. Now, white rice, I was told, makes you fat, puts weight on you. But I told brown rice has fiber in it. And fiber will help you lose weight as well. So eating more fiber. So when I go grocery shopping, I usually buy a box of the brown rice. Now, I want Mike to make something I know my husband's not going to eat, but I can eat because he doesn't like rice. And I'm trying to figure out, and if y'all have any suggestions, leave it in the description box down below. What could I add with brown rice to make brown rice the main meal with something in it? I thought about maybe brown rice with some broccoli or fresh green beans with maybe something, good, something that's not going to be like give me cholesterol level high or make my stomach go, Okay. Number 4 is trying Pro Biotics. Yes, they have the probiotic pills, but they also have stuff that has probiotics in it that you can actually eat. Right now, I'm supposed to stay away from it says it in here too, and I'll get to it. But I've been doing iced coffee. I make homemade iced coffee by myself. And I was using a protein, healthy drink with protein. Yeah, it's got protein in it, but protein in it and stuff like that. And now I do Slim Fast and make iced coffee with Slim Fast. And then I figured out I wasn't getting the sugar-free coffee creamer like I was buying before, and I didn't. So, but that's my little weakness, splurge. Now, I know if you're diabetic, I think you can do this, but I know if you're trying to lose weight and you want a snack, like last night, my husband and I watched, Monday night, we watched Smokey and the Bandit, and I made popcorn, and we laid in bed and ate popcorn. I was so miserable. Not Monday, it was Sunday. I'm sorry, it was Sunday. Anyway, I was so miserable because I'm still sunburned. I went swimming with my best friend and got sunburnt, so I was miserable, but I didn't eat much popcorn. I might have ate maybe 2 handfuls of popcorn, 2 or 3 handfuls of popcorn, and I was full. And it's hard. Now, let's go on to number 5. Number 5 is get more sleep. The more sleep you get, now you need 8 hours of sleep to feel good. But to help you lose weight and feel a little better, at least 6 hours of sleep. Now, during the day, if you take a nap, which is fine if you take afternoon naps. So if you're more like not working and you're a housewife and you stay at home like I do, or you're a grandmother like me, but you take care of your grandkids too, or if you're a mother and you're a stay-at-home mom and you got kids that stay at home and they take a nap. When your kids, or if you're a new mother, just had a baby, my mom always told me, when your child takes a nap, take a nap. Usually, when your child takes a nap, that means get your housework done and get what you need done, which is fine. But for some kids, they take more than one nap. And for some people, they take more than one nap. So, if you're like an elderly and your doctor says you need to lose a little weight, they're going to tell you to walk. Yes, I'm going to tell you a simple thing to do. If you have a walker and your house is big enough that you can use the walker, my mother-in-law used to do it, and she'd have to walk from her chair to the other side of the house where my stepdaughter sleeps, to the door there, and walk back to her chair and get up and walk from her chair into the kitchen, to the refrigerator, back to the chair, back to the door, to the chair, to the refrigerator, 3 times to the refrigerator and 3 times to that door. She didn't want to do it, but they made her do it, and she did do it. But when she got done, she said, I'm so tired I can't do nothing. I said, Mom, I'm supposed to be making you do this during the day, but I didn't make her do it during the day, which I should have, but I didn't. So she was skinny already because she slept a lot. Now, guarantee me, if you're babysitting your grandkids, or you've got young kids at home and you're taking care of them and they're not in school yet, in the mornings they get up, give them breakfast. And if you wake up and you got older kids to go to school and you got them up to go to school, let the young ones still lay in bed sleep. That gives you 5 minutes to get the kids up, get them ready for school and out the door if they take a bus. If you have to take them to school, then I can understand you have to get the young one up. And whatnot to get the kids to school. I understand that. But as soon as you get them up for school and they're getting ready for school, that's your chance. Okay, let me give them a little breakfast if they don't eat breakfast at school. Do what you got to do. Yes, when your child goes to sleep during his first nap, that right there, I would say, I never took naps when my kids took a nap. Because my deal was up, get housework done as quick as possible, and then lay down and take a nap. And after I got the housework done as quick as possible, of course my oldest son was young and he didn't take a nap. He was up wanting to play toys while my younger son wanted to sleep. And I would look at my oldest son and I said, you need to take a nap. Mama needs a nap. Bubba's napping, you need a nap, and so does Mama. So I would tell him, and I would say, Bubba's napping, and my youngest son, I'd have him on the couch sleeping, and I'd say, get right there and sleep, and I'll lay on the other side. And so, because my youngest son was a baby. So I tell my oldest son to go down there and sleep at one end of the couch, and I'd sleep down here with his baby brother, and we'd sleep and go to sleep, and it was perfect. I slept for like an hour, and the other two slept for a little bit, like an hour and a half. But I got my sleep, and I got up, and I took care of the kids and let them play and do what else I had to do. Let's go on to number 6. Reducing stress. try not to stress out. I admit I stress out a lot. And I do admit that there's a lot of things that stress me out. But here recently, I've been trying not to stress out about things and just say, fuck it, don't give a care. Okay, excuse my language. I don't really care. I'm trying not to care about what my stepdaughter and my son-in-law does. Yes, I do worry about the bills getting paid. I know they're going to get paid, but my husband and I are struggling ourselves, and we need things and need help. So we're struggling ourselves, so we need help. They're a little bit supposed to be helping out a little bit too, which they're not as much as they should, but they've been doing things that's kind of like really wanting my husband and I to box some ears. Anyway, going into number 7, get more vitamin D. Now you can go out in the sun and get your vitamin D, or as I do, I take vitamin D3 bone supplements for my bones, vitamin D3. Vitamin D is good for you, and you can get it in the sunlight. I'm not saying, like I did Sunday, go out in the sun and get sunburnt and blistered. Yes, I will be sunburnt probably when I went to my doctor's. I was so sunburnt, and I told my doctor, and now my doctor agrees on me taking these pills as well, but she also recommends me to go out in the sun some, and you know, if you have to go out in the front yard and just sit in the front yard, she said, for an hour or two, just to sit out there, sit. So I have to try to do more things outside when it's going to be hard. So that is number 7, get more vitamin D. Number 8, serve foods in multiple small portions. For instance, let me show you something. My husband bought me these. They were on sale at Kroger's for $7.99 or not $7.99 or $9.99. I don't remember what it was. But the original price was 14 something. And he bought me these. Now look inside here. You have a small and then you have the big. Here's a small portion of a meal. You can make a salad. Put your salad. Oh. Excuse me again. Oh, I'm belching. Put your salad on this side and your dressing on this side. And you can use it like that. And snap it. Well, snap it. And you can take it to work and have a salad. If you're a stay-at-home mom, or, you know, stay-at-home mom or wife, and you don't work and you stay at home, you can make you salads in here. You can also, which would be good, is you could put fruits on the big side, and in the little side you could put yogurt. And you can fix these up for the kids. Like if the kids are at home, if you've got young kids at home, get you some fruit put here and put you a little bit of yogurt over here. And they can eat the fruit with a spoon of yogurt. And that would be good for them as well. You can also buy the blocks of cheese and the blocks of ham, and you could put like some crackers, Vienna sausage and crackers in here, and make a small little lunchable thing for them to have for lunch, or yourself as well. And if you have to, put something in the big side and put a napkin in the little side, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But making small portions of meal and eating small portions of meal is very, very good. Now, number 9, I just showed you one thing. Show you something else. Okay, we're going to get into number 9, but let me get what I need to show you. I know this video is going to be longer than I expect. Number 9 is use smaller plates. For instance, we have dishes, but we don't use the dishes unless we run out of paper plates. We always buy paper plates. When they're on sale, we pick them up. We stockpile them because we use paper plates. This paper plate is small enough that you can use it for a small portion. Now, I used to have a paper plate in here, but I don't know what happened to it. And this is what I did with this paper plate. I'm going to do one with this one and show you what I did with mine. And it is something you can, if you don't want paper plates, then you can do other things. I'll put that paper plate down. When the paper plate, you want to do small portions of meals, right? So, mark down the middle and go like that. You can make your plate look like this. You have your protein here and whatever vegetable on either side. And then also where you got your protein, if you're going to do bread, or if you're going to do, like me tonight, I'm making cornbread. So here in a little bit, I'll be making cornbread. And you can do cornbread, but that's small portions. That's how you make a small portion. Measure out your plates like this. And your things, and have small portions of food. Another thing that my husband and I buy are paper bowls. I have a bowl. If y'all have bought them before, the Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls. We had like 6 of them things. Every time I turn around, it comes up missing, and now we're down to 1. And I tell my husband told him to buy another breakfast bowl because I want the bowl. And I use them bowls to eat cereal out of. I use them bowls to eat out of when I'm eating dinner. I eat out of them bowls because that's a small portion for me, and it's not a big, huge, gigantic bowl like this. I'm going to say this is a big bowl. It's not big bowls, it's small bowls. I'm eating in small portions. So he suggested these bowls here to eat cereal out of because it's smaller and everything, you're not getting a lot of cereal. And like tonight, I am making bean soup, veggies and beans with sausage. And I know the sausage is definitely, I'm not going to eat the sausage. That's why I told my husband, I'm not putting a lot of sausage in here. But I can eat that in one of them bowls in a small portion. Okay. Number 10. Cut out sugary beverages. Like soda waters have a lot of sugar in it. I know they have the Coke Zero. It's no sugar, which is fine, okay? But think of the carbohydrates that's in the drink, the carbonation that's in the drink that can hurt your kidneys. Think about stuff like that. With cutting out sugar beverages, anything like, they say fruit drinks are fruit. What is it? Fruit drinks like apple juice and orange juice and all them juices, it has sugar in it. I don't get it. Or they're supposed to be healthy for you. I found out that I drink cran apples and my cran apple has sugar in it. So, and my doctor said I could have that for my kidneys. But it's got sugar in it. It's going to make me fat. But I'm still drinking it for my kidneys. But I don't sit here and drink it every day constantly. No, I will have one a day or one every other day, which is fine for me. For number 11, make snacks healthier. Now, popcorn has corn in it, and you can have corn. I have a friend that I was talking to, and she told me what she's, Hispanic, and Hispanics like tagine. and she does corn. She buys the corn, and she was buying a canned corn, and she realized that was unhealthy. That fresh corn on the cob and frozen corn was a lot better than the canned corn. So she started buying corn on the cobs, and she would cook the corn on the cob, and then she'd rake the corn off into a small, you've seen them little, I want to say waffle bowls. They're like a waffle bowl, but small like a waffle bowl, small waffle bowl. And sometimes when you go to an ice cream shop, you get like a bowl of ice cream. Well, anyway, she uses that, and she puts corn in it and puts a little lemon and tagine, and that's what she eats as a snack during the day when she's out running errands and running around. She'll make that, and she'll take it with her on the road. Plus, she also has been drinking a healthy shake as well. I do make a shake, and I will be making a shake and doing a video on it, as well as for TikTok and as well for this channel as well too. So that was number 11. Number 12, chew more. When you're eating food, make sure your food is getting chewed up good enough that you're actually being able to swallow it while you chew it and it don't get lodged in your throat. For 13, tiny mindful eating. Now, I didn't know what this meant, and I was looking at it, and it made me think of Peter Pan. If you've ever seen the movie Peter Pan, with Robin Williams in it, and there's another Peter Pan that doesn't have Robin Williams, it has somebody else in it. And you think about it, and they say there's food here in front of you, and he's like, where? I don't see no food. And they act like they're literally eating, but they're using their mind to eat with. So if I just get through eating whatever it is I'm eating, and oh my God, it's so good, I want more, but I shouldn't, then I can sit there and make like I'm eating it, and knowing I'm getting full as pretending to be eating when I'm not. I could be doing what Peter Pan does, imaginary eating food, and that will help you as well. There's some way imagining that I'm eating. I've done that before. I've been in the swimming pool with my best friend one time, and the ice cream truck pulled up, and I'm like, damn, ice cream so bad. I wanted a snow cone so bad. I wanted a snow cone. And here's what happened. I did the same thing Peter Pan did. I looked at my best friend and said, I want one. He's got a snow cone, and I don't have the money. She didn't have the money either. But I was sitting there, and I was doing this. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm eating a snow cone. She goes, okay. And she thought I was going crazy. I said, I'm imagining it, Peter Pan style. And I smiled at her. She goes, girl, you crazy. Yeah, I probably am crazy about that. Pretending to be Peter Pan or Tinkerbell and pretending to eat food can also help you lose weight. After you eat, you want to stay fuller, pretend you're eating something you cannot have. Like if you're diabetic and you know you cannot have, you're supposed to eat sugar-free stuff, but I know a lot of sugar-free stuff gives you diarrhea. Or if you can't have this because, say I can't have orange juice, I'm allergic to it. So I get Sunny Delight, and I drink Sunny Delight, which is good. But the other day I was in the bathtub, and I was sitting in the bathtub, and I had me a water bottle, and I was everything, and I was like, oh, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I wanted to eat, but I didn't eat. I wanted orange juice. So I had the water, and I pretended the water was orange juice, and I was drinking orange juice, and I felt so good that I was literally licking my lips. Because I was imagining me drinking orange juice, and it was going down easy. I wasn't getting sick or nothing, and my whole throat and my lips smelled and was tasting like oranges. I know I'm crazy, but it worked for me. let's go on to the last one, number 14. Have family meals. Sit together at the table and have meals. And instead of sitting there like I do, eat and watch TV, you're going to get fatter. I know you are, but if you get your food and sit at the table and eat, that's a lot better. But I really don't want to do that. So anyway, those are the 14 ways to lose weight without diet and exercising. Also, I'm going to put in the description box to go to the website FoodTube. And FoodTube will help you on improving a little bit on your cooking. It'll show you ways that you can cook, that you can cook better and healthier. And maybe you can start cooking a little healthier that your husband or your wife and your kids will like what you make. Till next time, I love you guys. This video was long. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful Thursday. Until next time, bye guys. For those who are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out Wednesday's video if you really want to know how much I weigh. Till next time, bye guys.